Welcome back to Chem Fitness Professional. We have another hybrid circuit. This is from phase 1, workout hybrid day 1, circuit B. So this is the second circuit of the first day of the week. And we've got split squats to start us off. Second one is a squeeze press from the floor. And the third is a half bug where we will be pushing our arms into a wall or a stationary object. So as with all of the hybrids, I'm doing 3 rounds here. This is a lower body exercise, an upper body exercise, and a core exercise, all circuited together, and then I go through it 3 times in a row. I'm going to record my time. I think this one was somewhere around 5.5 minutes to get through the first round. And then I'm going to rest anywhere from 2 to 3 up to 4 to 5 minutes. And then I'm going to repeat this same circuit again, except I'm going to add a rep to each exercise. So instead of doing 5 split squats and 5 squeeze presses and 5 bugs, I will be doing 6 of each of those 3 exercises for another 3 sets. And so just taking us from the top here, I am going to be really emphasizing this front-loaded split squat position in the future, especially for anyone who is new to the split squat pattern. Want to really hammer this one down before you get to the weight. Make sure that you can do a split squat with a kickback, which is demonstrated in the split squat tutorial video. So go watch that. Make sure that you can do all of the progressions within that video first before you add weights to the hands. But the idea here is, as you can see in the video, I just give you a little bit of what that looks like, is at the top of your split squat, you should be able to lift the back leg off the ground. So that's the kickback. And this is just a basic progression to the split squat to teach you to load that front leg more and be less reliant on that back leg, because we're essentially progressing that up to be a shrimp squat in the future where the foot doesn't touch the ground at all and we reach with the knee. So that is the emphasis on the split squat, is getting that front leg loaded and that back leg to hover. Second exercise is our squeeze press. So make sure that you watch the how to load from the floor to the chest in a supine position tutorial video. That will show you how to keep the bell close and use your body weight to roll the bell onto the chest instead of trying to use your arms to pick it up onto the chest. Keynote on the squeeze press, I am emphasizing pushing from that mid back into the floor as I push the bell up with my arms. So I'm really making it a trunk focused, core focused press instead of just really trying to isolate my arms or my triceps. Okay, here's the half bug. I put the weight on the box so that way I can push into the box without it sliding away, but you can use a wall or a pillar, a squat rack, whatever you want to push into. But having something that you can push into allows you to activate more of your core and reinforce that pushing down of the mid-low back to resist any kind of excessive extension in the spine and having your rib cage flare up or your low back pop up off the ground. There's a tutorial video on the dead bug and how to use a band underneath your back to help facilitate more of a core bracing and thoracic flexion focus. Go watch that video. It's 100% worth it because it'll get you to feel what it feels like to put that core, put that backside of the rib cage down on the ground. This is third set through on the split squat. Again, notice how I'm just being very light in the front foot, or excuse me, in the back foot, and driving all the way through that front leg at the top so I can have that just moment of weightlessness on that back leg, so I know that front leg is so stabilizing my body weight 100%. And third set of the squeeze press. Again, get real close to it, kind of fetal position, curl up into the bell, roll it over, change the grip how you like. Notice that the bell path here doesn't actually go straight down. Notice how there's an arc to this pattern. It goes basically to the space between the rib cage and the belly button. The reason for that is I'm actually trying to emphasize more of a vertical forearm there. So the bell will come down naturally so the elbow joint can hinge and keep that forearm vertical through the whole motion. It's a little bit safer movement. You have a little more control when you keep that stacked vertical forearm bone. Then here, third set of our half bugs, excuse me. If we want to progress this, as you can see in the video, I just go from that bent leg position to a straight leg position. The longer the legs here, the more work is done on the core. So again, I'm going to rest for 4 or 5 minutes, write down the time that it took me to finish this set. Then I'm going to add a rep to each of the exercises and go through for another 3 sets in a row and record that time, trying to get the same time I got here on this first round. Enjoy.